Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at Captain Marvel and we're going to be testing her in PvP. I'm going to be using this team with Weapon Hex and Colossus. Weapon Hex is a must when it comes to PvP for zombie characters. But yeah, this is what the build looks like right now. I have almost all the stats I can max out on max. And also 2% additional peers from the team up collection for the Avengers. The rest of the build looks like this, and yeah, I'm excited to see if she is really good in PvP. Even though she lacks penetration in her kit like natively, I am using a destruction so she gets penetration from the CTP. But usually if you do that to get penetration, the characters don't really perform that good. So yeah, let's just get started with our testing. We're going to be testing her out in timeline battle first. So as we start our first battle, I also want to mention that my Weapon Hex is now built for support. I'm using a Brilliant Liberation on her with the PvP role, so I'm expecting her to be more of a support than a standalone character that she was in the previous video where I tier 4'd her. So yeah, in the first battle we can already see Sentry absolutely annihilates the whole team and we end up losing. On to the next team. I looked for a team without a support to make like the Sentry a bit weaker, but even with that, it seems like we instantly get guard broken and we're stuck in the iframe forever until she dies. So yeah, my first impressions from the first two battles is, yeah, I don't think she's built for PvP, but we'll see till the end of this video. We also lose the second battle, but yeah, hopefully in the third battle she's able to perform a little better. We're starting off against a Silver Surfer this time instead of a Sentry. So yeah, we swap her in and yeah, instantly with her fourth skill, she's able to take out Silver Surfer's first life. Yeah, she's actually able to compete with the lower metas from that like showing. I don't think she'll be able to perform decently against Wolverine. Okay, wow. She's actually able to trigger Null's immortality in this case. But I don't think Weapon Hex is going to be able to end off the battle for a win for us. Yeah, we end up on a loss, but that was pretty good from her. So it seems like occasionally she is able to do pretty well. Now we're up against a double support Sentry team. I don't expect her to do well here again because she's already struggled against Sentry before. While I clear out the supports, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. And leave your thoughts down below on what videos I should make in the future. So yeah, instantly as we start, wow, we're actually able to take out Sentry's first life. Again, we get stuck in the iframe forward from the second skill, and then even after we start our fourth skill, we're not able to kill him. So if you see it in slow motion, since Sentry's fifth and second skill was on cooldown, he had to go for his third skill, which does not have iframe. And in the meantime, Captain Marvel was able to take advantage of it and actually take him out. On a final note, for timeline battle, the results were indifferent to say the least. She had a very bad start but ended up pretty strong. But yeah, now we can move on to Otherworld Battle and see how she does here. And even before I could introduce her in Otherworld Battle, she's already died. And we seem to be losing this battle. Yeah, it's not looking that good. You guys have to take into consideration that this is the reset week where there is no restrictions, so it's gonna be harder for her to compete up against the top metas. But let's get straight into the second battle now. Already we can see that she's able to take out Adam Warlock with the help of Weapon Hex, but then instantly gets locked in iframe and then dies. She did decent against Adam Warlock to begin with. I think we're still gonna lose this battle because I am not using Adam Warlock or Wolverine in my team. Regardless, I was still expecting her to perform the best here out of the 3 game modes we're going to be testing her in today, because Otherworld Battle is where a lot of these top metas get restricted eventually as the weeks progress. So I'm expecting her to eventually provide the best value here. So yeah, we're into our next battle and it seems like, unlike the previous battle, we're struggling up against Adam Warlock and we end up dying to him and she did absolutely nothing. It's pretty sad, but like, what can you do? These are maxed out characters built specifically for PvP. I don't expect her to perform that well against them, but still, being able to deal enough damage to take out their first life would still be a decent result in my opinion. But yeah, we end on another loss. I'm not surprised, but still a bit demotivated. On to the next battle. It's gonna get worse now that I'm testing her up against Null and Sentry at the same time. Yeah, we just get locked in time frame and killed like eventually. I'm hoping her value increases as they release more zombie characters. But yeah, for now, it seems like she's a big miss for PvP. Not to mention, you need the paywall Weapon Hex uniform, which a lot of people might not have access to. Next up, I looked for a bit of an orthodox team, and it seems like she's able to actually take out Quicksilver, an off-meta PvP character, but she gets instantly deleted by Null. She does decently against those lower meta characters that you'll see occasionally when there's restrictions on the bigger top meta characters. This was an easier team, so we might actually be able to win our first battle. Seeing how she's performing, I am debating if I should switch back to a PvE build. However, I don't really need her for PvE since I already have Scarlet Witch. But yeah, let's move on to the next battle. I'm picking a different team again to see if she's able to at least perform well against these characters. Again, she's able to take out Adam Warlock, but like she gets iframe locked, and then well, she's actually able to take out both of Adam Warlock's lives and also trigger Madeline Pryor's immortality before she died. It's a weaker team again, so we actually end up winning, surprisingly enough. That's the end of our Otherworld Battle testing. Now let's get into our Team Battle Arena testing. We're starting off against a bit of a weaker team, Adam Warlock Ghost Rider team. And it seems like we only were able to trigger Ghost Rider's immortality before actually ending up dying. Next up, a symbiote team. We start off by triggering Carnage's immortality and killing Silver Surfer. It seems like their builds aren't that good, so we actually end up winning, surprisingly enough. But yeah, moving on. We have a Sentry team with double support. I don't think we're gonna even stand a chance against this Sentry. Our immortality has already been triggered, and yeah, we end up just losing. So next up, we have a Wolverine Magic team. Let's see how she does here. Their immortality gets triggered instantly, and they're stuck in iframes, and we just end up dying. Disappointed, but what can you do? Next up, we have a Null team. Again, instantly their immortality is triggered, and they are not even able to deal any damage to Null. Next up, surprisingly enough, I found another Zombies team. They do have a Tier 4 Captain America that I am also planning to do. But yeah, for now, it seems like my team as it stands is not good enough, and we end up dying. Pretty disappointing, but yeah, let's try a weaker team and see how they do here. They actually triggered Wolverine's immortality, but the 5th skill is just too OP, man. Let's just end it there. So sadly, it seems like she isn't that good in PvP. Maybe if I improve her build, she'll be better. But yeah, I'm still gonna stick with a PvP build on her because I don't really need her as a PvE character since I already have Scarlet Witch. You can build her like this. She has some hybrid value given she can be good for World Boss Legends, but she can't really be used in Alliance Battle at all. Overall, she's a very mediocre character because the cons really just outweigh the pros. She's missing penetration in her kit, so you need to use her with the destruction, which also negatively affects her survivability. She lacks super guard break immunity that you would usually get from Conquest or Agreed that you can't really use. And on top of that, you need the paywall uniform for Weapon Hex. You just need to invest too much in her for her to even be usable in PvP. So I would genuinely recommend staying away from her and investing your resources into characters that provide much better value. I am a bit disappointed, but hopefully when I eventually Tier 4 Captain America, we're gonna see better value coming from the Zombies roster. So this is the end of this video. Leave your thoughts down below, and also any recommendations you guys have for future videos. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and have a great one, guys. Peace.